So as far as living situations, usually it was kind of like basement apartment situations, and they were decent too. I was surprised though at how expensive they were. Well, I remember getting a letter from our landlord when I lived in an apartment in Woodstock, and apartments were especially expensive. The letter said that our rent was increasing to I think $950 a month, and that just blew me away. I was like, oh my goodness, we're paying $1,000 a month to live here, and it again reminded me that I'd been taking things for granted, and that we really did have a lot of privileges in Canada that I should have been more thankful for, and tried to be from that point on. We also had cars, especially the sisters. There were points where we used bikes, and that was a lot of fun, but challenging too. We had cars, and unless you were in a big city, there wasn't much need for bus passes or anything, so bus passes were reserved for the big cities. Weather, suffice it to say, I've never been so hot or so cold in my entire life. Or wet. Wet all the time. It was very humid. One winter I was there, everyone we talked to on the street said, kind of like gave us their condolences for being there during that winter. They said it was the worst winter they've had in 30 years. So I don't know what it's like normally, but I was pretty bad. Really fun though. We would ice skate down the sidewalks. It made for fun contacting experiences. There were only a few times when I felt uneasy about where I was or the situation I was in, and got out of that situation. That's the beauty of having the gift of the Holy Ghost, is you can get out of those situations. But I felt very safe. And I never served in Toronto. Only a few sisters did, and they had some interesting experiences in Toronto, but we were all kept very safe, no matter where we were. A coat, a really warm coat that is washable, that is easily washable, because you're not going to have time to take it to be dry cleaned. And boots, and you want waterproof boots. Not water resistant boots, you want waterproof boots. Lots of leggings. We would wear leggings, Under Armour, a skirt, sometimes 2 skirts, and I'd usually wear 2 scarves at a time. And then you want something to go under your coat hood. So you want either like ear headband things, I don't know what you call those, or a toque, and you want that under your coat. So my mom sent me electric gloves. Those were neat. I felt like a Power Ranger. They had a power button and you turned it on and they warmed up.